Hey everyone, good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, hi, very good morning. Allow me 1 minute. Let's see. Okay, I hope you can see my screen now, right? Yeah, great. Could you please confirm me in the chat? My voice is very clear, right, guys? Okay, perfect. Okay, see, in last session, just we discussed about overview of Microsoft Azure. Okay, so what is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services for IT developers and professionals where they can build, deploy, access the applications through global network data centers is called Microsoft Azure. Okay. Yeah. Next, there are three types of cloud computing models are there. Am I right? So what are they? One is, okay. Yeah. One is as infrastructure as a service. Other one is PaaS, platform as a services. Third one is SaaS, software as a services. Okay. In the as, see, server storage network load balancers, switches, routers, cables, these all comes under infrastructure as a services. Here you will be given the control to manage your own infrastructure as this infrastructure belongs to you, right? Coming to platform as a services, see here, they are taking care about platform and runtime. I mean, you need not worry about infrastructure part, total infrastructure part. Infrastructure part in the sense, for example, your application targeting to Java. So to run, build that application, okay, that entire environment provided by Microsoft. So happily you can go and deploy your application. Okay, deployment is not a big challenge. How we people are uploading the documents into Google Drive, OneDrive, right? Same way, your application files can go and deploy into your application path. That's it. Next, software as a services. Anyhow, Office 365. There is no other technology to beat Office 365. Okay, yeah, why? Because Office 365 itself around they have provided 30 plus components. As I said, Outlook, MS Office, okay, MS Teams, earlier Skype for Business, okay, next Power Automation, Power BI, okay, OneDrive, right? These all comes under Office 365 part, right? Next, apart from that, there are three types of clouds. How many types? Three types of clouds. Cloud computings are there. Okay, one is public, other one is what? Private. Next one is hybrid. Okay, public in the sense, anyhow, you people are deploying the applications or infrastructure in cloud. If that can be accessible anywhere, anytime in the world, that is public. Okay, for example, I have created one server. This is my server. Okay, if I share username, password, IP of this VM, you people can sit anywhere in the world. Maybe you are sitting in New York. You can connect my machine and perform some activities. Okay, yeah. Next, private network. So what is the private? The resources. For example, this is the one server which has deployed in client network. So what should we do? We have to go to office and communicate it to client network. Once we communicate it to client network, then we will able to access this server. So what does that mean? This server can be accessible within the corporate network. Is called private. Okay, for example, you are working in TCS. Generally, what we will do, we will go to TCS office. First, TCS provided laptop. We will connect by passing username and password. Then we will open the VPN, virtual private network. So once it is open, then we will provide what is that username password of client provided credentials. Then what it will do, it will establish the connection from TCS network to your client network, so that you people can start working on requirements for that client, right? So this is about what private virtual network. Next, hybrid in the sense few applications running in cloud, few are applications running in on-premises. If we establish the communication between both of them, that we will call it as what hybrid cloud, right? Yeah. Next, these are all overview of Microsoft Azure. So as I said, when Microsoft Azure came into the picture, very important. Okay, Azure came into the picture in the year of 2010 October. October. So during that time, we used to call it as Windows Azure. Windows Azure. Later, in the year of 2014, April, okay, they introduced one new deployment model called ARM. ARM in the sense Azure Resource Manager. Right? Then they renamed Windows Azure as a, what is that? Microsoft Azure. Clear? Now officially we are calling it as what? Microsoft Azure. Okay, Microsoft Azure. Clear? Yeah. So this is overview of Microsoft Azure. Okay. Yeah. See, as I said, I'm going to cover for this entire topic. So AZ104, AZ104, that is what? Administration. Okay. AZ400. I can say this is what? Azure DevOps. Okay, these two things I'm going to cover totally. So with the help of that, we can manage everything in Azure. Okay, yeah, next. Now, so first I'm going to show you what are the topics which I am going to cover up for this syllabus. Okay, yeah, now have a look. I'm going to my personal folder. Yeah, yeah. See guys, this is the AZ104 syllabus. Okay, so I have prepared the syllabus based on 104 certification syllabus only. Now go to verify all certifications that is belongs to or that is regarding to our Azure cloud computing. So what is the URL? I said just remember only this URL. What was that URL? azure.microsoft.com. Please remember this is only one URL. Kindly I requesting you only remember this URL. Okay. Microsoft has entire information related to Azure cloud on top of this URL itself. Now I am copying and pasting here. You people can mark it somewhere, no issues. Okay. We have only one and only this URL for entire information that is regarding cloud computing, right? Yeah. Next, here, as I said, first thing is, okay, yeah, first thing is uh, go to Microsoft.com. This is the official site. Okay, yeah, next, here we are going to discuss about certification information slash learning. Okay, yeah, this is the developer, administrator, solution architect, data engineer, data scientist, DevOps engineer, security engineer, functional consultant. So now I am looking for administrator. Click on administration. Okay, this is the syllabus, guys. Go back. Yeah, this is the skill measures. Okay. Uh, yeah, this is the one. One is, see, manage Azure identity and governance, implementing managing storage, deploying and manage cloud computing, configure and manage the virtual network, monitor and maintain the resources. Okay, yeah, so this is the one certification. I am also pinging in the chat. You can keep it in somewhere. Okay, clear. Another thing is AZ400, right? That is DevOps engineer. Okay, see, what is the DevOps engineer? See, DevOps engineer certification path is organized into three levels: fundamentals, associates, experts. Now, this is the Azure DevOps engineer expert. See, this is the skill measure. What they are doing: instrument strategy, site reliability engineering, and the development and security compliance plan, and manage the source control, and facilitate communication and collaboration, define and implement continuous integration, define and implement continuous delivery and release management strategy. So these are the skill measured. Okay, according to that we have prepared the syllabus. First thing is, what is that? AZ104. Now, first I am going to introduce about cloud computing. What is the cloud and advantage of the cloud computing? Who is the cloud vendors? What are the cloud service models? Okay, as I said, as PaaS, SaaS. This is the model 1. Coming to model 2, Azure platform. So what is the Azure? Why should we go for Azure? What are the Azure features which we have in the market? Next, managing Azure with portal. Okay, overview of Windows PowerShell. Okay, how we can use resource manager, Azure management services. This is model 2. Okay, model 3, Azure subscriptions. See guys, what is the Azure subscription? Generally, to perform anything we require subscription. Subscription is nothing but license. Okay, so here we have different types of license which Microsoft is providing. So what are the licenses are? Okay, yeah, one is free trial. One is free trial. We can say free trial. Okay, second one is pay as you go model. Pay as you go model. Okay, third one we can go for what? Enterprise. Enterprise edition. Okay, fourth one Visual Studio Enterprise. Okay, fifth one Visual Studio Developer. Okay, so sixth one we have Visual Studio Premium. Okay, like that we have different types of subscriptions. Based on your business requirement, we will communicate to Microsoft team and they will suggest us, okay, go for this model as per your business requirement and all. Then we will go according to that. Okay, yeah, I will show you how we can add the subscriptions, how we can purchase it. Okay, so if we have enterprise, what are the features we will get it? What is the supporting model? That all we will go one by one. Okay, yeah. Next, create storage account and storage files. Okay, so what is the storage account? Generally, this is one of the pillar of Microsoft Azure. I am repeating. Okay, what is the storage account? It is one of the pillar of Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing. Just best example, you know, right? For example, you people are watching Amazon Prime videos, right? Amazon Prime videos. Here, Amazon Prime, they are using AWS storage. AWS storage. Okay, you know, right? Netflix. Okay, Geo movies, cinema, audio, video, OTT platform. They are using AWS, sorry, Azure storage, guys. Azure storage. In Netflix movies you are watching, right? Movies, I mean songs, video, news, everything. Okay, those are storing in AWS, sorry, Azure storage. Earlier they was using AWS. Now they are slowly migrating into Azure. Okay, yeah. So how they are storing in storage account itself. Okay, if you would like to store like movies, audio, video, entertainment, web series, videos and all, we can store it in, where is that? Azure storage itself. Okay. Yeah. Next, implementing and managing the networking. Okay. As you know that already, this is the virtual network, right? Okay, so within the virtual network, see these two virtual machines are there. They can communicate each other. How they can communicate each other? Why? Because they are in both the within network. That we will call it as VPN. VPN means virtual private network. This is my private virtual machine. This is my another private virtual machine. This is another my private virtual machine. So they can communicate each other. So if I access from outside, okay, will I able to communicate? No. Okay, so these resources are communicating and accessible within the network with high secure. So that is what we will use VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network. Okay, how we can design and implement virtual private network in cloud computing, that we will see. Here is that in module 5. Okay, coming to module 6, implementing the virtual machines. Okay, this is another pillar of Azure, guys. So if I go and ask someone what are the Azure pillar of the Azure, in the sense we can say first thing is a virtual machine, infrastructure as a services. VM is one of the pillar of the Azure cloud. Okay, second pillar is storage. Okay, storage is another pillar of the Azure cloud. Clear? So see guys, without virtual machines, without storage, there is no project in the world. Okay, without virtual machine, there is no project in the world. Without storage, there is no project in the world. Okay, so why? Because if you go for 10 members company or 20 members company or like 7,000, 7 lakhs, hundreds of companies, 100% that project will have virtual machines. And storage is required. Why? Because where you will store the data, not in our personal laptop, not in our client personal laptop. There should be a centralized location. The centralized location is called storage. Okay, how to do that? I will let you know. Now here implementing virtual machines. So here we have two types of virtual machines, right, in the market. One is Windows, other one is what? Linux. Okay, how to create these virtual machines? I will let you know here. Module 6. Okay, module 7. What is that? Module 7. Uh, so create virtual machines. Okay, after creating the virtual machine, here we have disks. How we can resize it. Okay, how to perform the backup. Okay, backup of the disk. For example, if we perform the backup of the disk, if our virtual machine got corrupted, then as we have the backup, we can immediately restore it. Okay, that all operations we will perform it in module 7. Module 8, we will discuss about application deployment. See, this is the virtual machine with Windows. I can go and deploy one .NET application. This is the Linux machine. Okay, so how can you deploy Java application? These two parts I will see in module, where is that? 8. Okay, yeah, module 9. Okay, so far whatever we discussed, that is what infrastructure as a services, IaaS. Okay, now from this part I am going to discuss about PaaS. PaaS in the sense platform as a services. Okay, yeah, see, introduction about platform as a services, how we can deploy .NET, Java, PHP, web apps on top of this. Okay, and what are the app service related activities that we can perform, that all we will see in module 9. Okay, module 10, planning and implementing storage backup and disaster recovery. So this is DR. DR in the sense, if any services, okay, if any services are corrupted due to some unexpected plans, unexpected events are occurred. So during that time, how make sure that our business should be continue to running, right? So even though something happened for your service, it should not stop your business, right? It should be continue up and running. So that that is good, right? So in that case, what is that concept? Disaster recovery. So how can you implement disaster recovery? That we will see module 10. Okay, module 11, we can see planning and implementing Azure SQL databases. What is the database? What is the SQL Server database? What is the Azure SQL Server database? What is the difference between both of them? That all we will see in module 11. Okay, module 12, other cloud-based services. We have microservices many. We will discuss about all these things here. Okay, how we can deploy the PaaS, how we can configure the deployment slots, how we can monitor the services. That all we'll see 12, module 12. Okay, module 13, configure alerts and metrics for app services. Here we have what? Different types of cloud computing. Okay, yeah, next, implementing Active Directory. This is another very important. So heart of the Microsoft, I can say, uh, what is that? Active Directory, Azure Active Directory is a heart of the Microsoft product. Okay, yeah, why? Because you know, right? Office 365, all real-time professionals. If people are using MS Teams, right, for chatting with your colleagues, okay, chatting with your co-workers, your leads and all, we will use MS Teams. Okay, MS Teams, when you go and type your colleagues' names, it is prompting users. Those users are coming from where? Can you guess it? Azure Active Directory. Okay, so not only that, you people are using Outlook. What is that? Outlook, right? In Outlook, if you are sending out an email, you people are putting all members into RCC, right? These users are coming from where? Azure Active Directory. Now, totally Azure Active Directory playing vital role in the market. Okay, no other directories are there to beat Azure Active Directory, guys. Okay, why? Because when you go for AWS, they are using Azure Active Directory. When you go for Google Cloud, they are using Azure Active Directory. No alternative. Okay, yeah. Other directories are there, but not that much popular. Next, managing a cloud vendor. See how we can manage the users. Okay, how we can create the users. See, I am the new person joined to your organization. So what I will do, someone should create one identity with my name. They should add it into organization Active Directory so that I will able to access all organization related applications. For example, I joined TCS. I am going to join TCS tomorrow. So the moment when I enter into the office, what they will do? They will collect entire information from me and they will create one identity in TCS Active Directory so that I can access TCS provided laptop or desktop, whatever it is. From there, I can communicate anything, any TCS employee, right? Yeah, that is about what? Active Directory, how to create the users and manage the permissions. Okay, yeah, next, role-based access control. Role-based in the sense, for example, you are the VM admin. I am the Azure admin. Someone is DB admin. Some other people are database admins. Okay, someone firewall admin, someone network admin. According to their roles and responsibilities, how they can manage the permissions. That we will call it as RBAC. Okay, how we can create RBAC, that all we will see in module 17. Okay, module 18, traffic manager. What is the traffic manager is? It's kind of load balancer. How we can distribute incoming traffic among multiple virtual machines. Okay, how we can design that we will see traffic manager. Okay, next, module 19, how to perform backup and restore operations. Okay, yeah, next, PowerShell. What is the PowerShell? Okay, PowerShell in the sense, how can you automate the activities? Automation. To do all automation, we will do PowerShell. See guys, here I am adding three modules. Okay, these three modules, we will call it as IaaC. IaaC. IaaC is infrastructure as a code. It is quite common, guys. Tomorrow, if you go for any other cloud computing, maybe AWS, Google, PowerShell, ARM templates, and the ARM templates, we will call it as IaaC, infrastructure as a code. So, how can you automate your services using PowerShell? And how to automate the services using ARM templates? How to automate the services using Terraform? That all we will see in module 2021-22. Okay, yeah, module 20 third is GitHub. As you know that we can call it as version control. I hope you might have heard about it. This is generic term. What is that? Version control. So how we can manage our project code in centralized repository. So see, you are the developer, I am the developer. So every day you did some changes, I am doing some changes. So these both the changes should be replicated on centralized repository. Okay, yeah, so that we can track the changes. Okay, after developing, you made some changes in your code. Will you keep your code in your desktop? No, right? It should be goes to one of the version control, centralized repository. Okay, so that what is that version control and all that we will see in GitHub session. Okay, this is about overview of Microsoft Azure 104 paper. Okay, next other thing is DevOps. So DevOps base component is administration, guys. Okay, for especially Microsoft Azure DevOps base component is Azure administration. Let's see. Let me open that syllabus as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is about what is that? Microsoft Azure DevOps. Okay. So as you said, Azure DevOps base component is what? Microsoft Azure administration. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. So here introduction about cloud computing. Okay. So why? Because we will use basis cloud computing. All your applications are going to deploy in, where is that? Azure cloud computing itself. So Microsoft overview. Okay. So this is about what? App services. Generally, this is your Azure DevOps pipelines where it should be target. The application should target app services. Other one is what? Virtual machine. Only we have two options. That's why I said base component of Azure DevOps is Azure administration. So virtual machine will be created in Azure. App services will be created in Azure. So how to target that we will take care about it using DevOps. Okay. So in Azure DevOps, see in module 4 Azure DevOps total we have yeah. So module 4 in total we have 5 modules. One is Azure boards, repos, pipelines, artifacts, test plan. Okay, Azure boards, it is totally designed for project leadership team, product leadership team in the sense leads, managers, developers and all. So they can design the plan of work in the sense project plan. and creation of the tasks. Creation of the tasks. Sorry. Assign these tasks to developers. How to track that work. That all we can see Azure boards. Okay. As you know that already, uh, nowadays every project they are deploying, they are implementing used based on Agile model, right? 80% of project in the world nowadays they are implementing based on Agile models. Okay, so what is the Agile? Okay, why Agile came into the market? Earlier, what was we are using? Okay, earlier we are using what? Waterfall method. Okay, what is the waterfall method? That all we will see in module 4. Clear? Okay, yeah, next. Yeah, go to module 5 CI/CD process. Okay, VSTS and Azure. So how can you create the tasks? How to create CI? How to set up the build? Okay, how we can do pass as deployment? Okay, that we will see in module 5. Okay, in module 6, okay, in module 6, we will verify about version source control, SCM, source control management system. Okay, this is about what? Azure repos. Azure repos code management version control. Okay, especially they introduced one model in Azure DevOps. How to use Azure repos for our project. And that we will see in module 6. Okay, in module 7, GitHub, as I said, now GitHub is Microsoft product, guys. Why? Because in the year of 2021, okay, Microsoft owns the GitHub. Clear? Microsoft owns the GitHub. Now GitHub is Microsoft product. Okay, yeah, next. Okay, this is continuous integration. Continuous integration means there is a one .NET project. How we can build this project? Building this project, we will call it as CIs, continuous integration. Okay, yeah, continuous deployment. What does that mean? There is a one .NET project. Okay, already it is built. Now the code should be target. I mean, code should be deployed into where? Whether it is virtual machine or app services. Okay, so that deployment process, either VM or app services, we will call it as CD, continuous deployment. So how we will configure CI pipelines and CD pipelines by using Azure DevOps. Okay, yeah, next. And this is release management. Okay, so what is the Scrum? What is the Scrum Master? What is the stand-up meetings? What is the Scrum Master? What is the user story? How they will create the Scrums? What is that? Sprint. Okay, that all we will see in module 10. Okay, module 10 totally it is related to Agile model. Okay, we will discuss about Agile methodology. Next, module 12, we will discuss about Docker. Okay, many people asked about, right, will you teach Docker, Kubernetes and all? Yes. Okay, this is the Docker. What is the Docker? How we can host the application on Docker? That all we will see module 12. Okay, module 14, AKS. What is the AKS? How we can process or spinning up your applications with AKS, that we will see module 13. Okay, these all syllabus of AZ 400. Okay, so I will share this content with you. You can keep it with it itself, or else I will try to upload into OneDrive. I will give the link. You people can download it. Okay. This is about thing. If you have any questions, you can feel free and ask me.
Yeah, hi sir. This Rajesh.
Yeah.
Today only I joined this class. Can I get the yesterday's class or recording?
Okay, sure. Just I will inform to Naresh people. Okay, or else call to Naresh people. Ask them to share yesterday's recording. You will get it.
Okay, I have another question. What's the difference between this Azure administration and Azure development? Why? Because I am the background of development, so
Okay.
that's why I'm confusing whether
Yeah,
which
Azure
one.
DevOps is automation, guys. Okay.
Okay,
Azure development is totally you are going to develop the solution.
okay,
Okay. For example, uh, let's see. So this is the application, right? Okay. This is what your database.
okay,
How your application will talk to database, that code you will write it out. Am I right? Whether it is Java or .NET. This is
okay,
development. Okay.
okay,
Your application, how we can deploy into that? Using that automation, we will call it as DevOps. Development and operations. DevOps full form is development and operations.
okay. But what about the data engineer tools, sir?
Data engineer, sorry, data engineer, that is reporting tool. Okay, where if you want to become as a data engineer, you should be professional in reporting tools, MSBI, okay, data stage, Cognos and all there, right? You should have idea about it so that you people can go for data engineer. Data engineer, we have only three concepts, guys. Okay, what are the three concepts is, one is Azure Data Factory, okay, Azure Data Bricks, okay, Azure SQL Synapse, okay, Azure Data Lake. Okay, guys. These four concepts, if you know, you can become as a Azure data engineer. That's it.
Yeah, okay. These courses are different, right? For this
The
data.
totally paper is totally certification is different. Already I discussed this thing yesterday.
Oh, okay,
It will
okay.
come, yeah, DP 200 certification paper.
These things you can teach here in these other classes.
No. This is totally different paper. You have to look for some other trainer in the market.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. But actually, why I'm asking is I am the reporting developer. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm Power BI and OBI. So that's why I'm
Okay.
asking whether this
Okay.
Azure
Sure. Yeah. Good.
administration is useful or not.
Yeah. Administration is useful 100%.
Okay,
Okay, so administration is front door for any technology, guys.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What is model 2 into DevOps?
Sorry,
Module 2 into Azure DevOps. You have not gone through that one.
this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, these are overview of Azure portal. That's it. Okay. So how Azure DevOps portal? What are the modules are there? That all we will discuss about module 2.
Any project on microservices and Java, except .NET?
Java, I will show you guys.
Okay. Why I'm asking because in market there are lots of tools, lots of projects are going on, but Java is one of the leading, software tools used, and nowadays microservices is booming. So we're just looking is any project.
Yeah, sure. I will show you about it. Yeah. So how to process and all using DevOps, I will clearly dig into that topic.
How long is this class going to last?
Yeah, it will go to 45 working hours, guys. 45 to 50. We will complete this course.
And how many hours are we doing per day?
Yeah, 1 hour. If it go
1 hour.
beyond that, yeah, we will complete it very soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Minimum 1 hour. Okay.
So 5 days a week or 6 days a week?
Yeah, 6 days a week. Confirm it, guys. 6 days a week. Okay, Monday to Saturday. Good question. So the class timings would be 6 to 7. Okay, the class timing won't be changed.
After completion of Azure admin, can we attend that exam?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can attempt that certification exam. Yes.
Will you cover any real-time projects? Like how many projects you will make us practice real-time projects?
Yeah. Real-time projects I will cover, guys. Actually, how the deployment process will happen and all. Okay, that all anyhow I will show you.
Yes, sir. In this course, we are having the coding part. Means anything in DevOps.
No, there is no coding part. We will have scripting part. Scripting in the sense PowerShell script, I said, right? So little bit how we can automate the infrastructure in cloud. That we will discuss about it.
Hello, sir. What is the scripting language being used here?
Scripting in the sense PowerShell scripting. That is the one. Okay,
Okay.
Terraform comes under IAC, infrastructure as a code. Okay, those are all scripting parts. So Windows team, we will call it as PowerShell scripting. Linux people, they will call it as shell scripting. Okay.
Okay. Yes, we actually shell script. Okay, so we will be doing those kind of scripting, right? And
Yeah,
sir,
Windows PowerShell. Yeah.
okay. Another thing, sir, in the timing will be from 6 to 7 in the morning, no? It will be not change.
Only morning. It won't be changed, guys. Even
And
I am
if it-
working as an architect. I have office,
Yeah.
so that's what.
Okay, sir. And this course actually will help us help to learn the Azure concepts and all these things and attempt the certification. But suppose in some interviews we want to go to the next level.
100% you will able to crack the interview, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Apart from your notes, should we go for the any website to?
Actually, I have documentation, guys. I will share with you. That is more than enough.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, sir. This is Raman here.
Yes.
Actually, today I joined in this class, but I want to know for this course, need to any prerequisites like Azure Fundamental, Azure 900, any certification?
Azure 900, AZ 900, I will take care about it. Why? Because that is very basic. It will describe about cloud computing. What is the cloud? How many types of clouds are there? Okay. For example, I don't want to manage the infrastructure. What type of cloud will you go? As, PaaS, SaaS. That kind of questions you may expect it there. So anyhow, that will be covered detailedly in Azure administration itself.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So the class already started from yesterday, or this is the first class?
The class demo was started yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Okay,
was the
this is
demo.
the second. Yeah, yesterday just I gave an overview of Azure, and today I covered only syllabus which I am going to cover.
So it goes from Monday to when? Saturday?
Yeah, the class timings would be Monday to Saturday.
That IST time, right?
Yes, IST timings morning 6 a.m.
Okay. Because I'm in CST, that's why I was getting confused.
Oh, you are in USA. Okay.
Yeah.
I think your time is 8:30, right? 8:30, 7:30.
Right now, I'm 7:30.
Around 7:30. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm a .NET developer. Do you suggest this course Azure DevOps for me?
Yes, 100%. These are mandatory, guys. Admin and DevOps, this is quite common courses nowadays.
Even Azure admin also? Apart
Yes,
from Azure DevOps?
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
earlier no, after completion of our BTech or MCA, people generally will suggest, hey, go for first CC++, right? Do you remember? Same way now, if you should be in IT industry, go for one cloud computing. Okay, I'm not asking you come only Azure, whatever it is. Maybe Azure, AWS also popular in the market. Azure is the another competitor. You can choose either this one or that one, but you should be proficient in one cloud.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Sir, do you provide some certificate for this?
Certification dumps I will provide. What type of certificate you are expecting?
No, sir, this course certificate. We did some course for this institute.
That is waste, yeah. Why?
Okay.
What do you require that one?
I was just asking for the interview purpose.
No, waste. That is nothing will be useful. If you did the original certification like Azure provided certification, Microsoft provided certification, that is valid in the market.
Okay, fine.
Okay, if you want, they will people write it down. Hey, you completed the Azure administration with Naresh Institute. What will you do with?
Okay, got it.
That is not at all helpful. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But we can use the concepts in this training, what you will teach us in 45 to 60 days, and we can write in our CV in our own way, and we can present and say that.
So Azure resume preparation, I will take care. Okay, I will give the sample resume. According to that, you can modify it. No issues.
Modify, and I can also project myself that I have done this kind.
Yes, that's it.
That can help me, no? Okay.
Yeah. So generally, see, you are working on one project. Assume that one RBI project or one PwC project. PricewaterhouseCoopers. What is your roles and responsibility of in this project? In the sense, what will you say? Like creating the virtual machines, monitoring, deployment. I am the resource of troubleshooting the issues. Okay, to manage prod and the stage and development environment. Okay, we migrated the application from on-premises to Azure. Okay, we migrated the database from on-premises to Azure. That all stories you have to say. When you will able to tell the stories, if you know the concept, that's it.
Correct, sir. So actually, that is a very good question they ask normally. How did you migrate from your on-prem to?
That all I will cover here.
Okay, sir. That is very important. Thank you, sir.
You will cover Edit portal also, right? I mean, the setup, how to create load balancers and.
That is part of. I said right in the syllabus. It's a traffic manager. How to distribute the traffic and all. I will show you. Yes.
Sir, what is the validity of certificate aged 900?
Actually really good question. That we cannot predict it, guys, but minimum people are providing 3 years, 2 to 3 years.
Recording videos will be provided?
Yes, recording videos will be provided for every day.
Actually, we didn't receive recorded video.
Sorry, come again.
Yesterday we didn't receive any recorded video, but
very soon. Very soon you will receive. So I will inform to Naresh people so that whoever is not received. Also, I am requesting you. Did you provide your correct email ID while you are joining this? What is that meeting?
Yes, we have provided.
Actually, they are saying that yesterday I contacted Naresh IT admin. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whoever
is not speaking, could you please go on mute, please?
Yes, sir. Yesterday I contacted Naresh IT admin for the the course materials, PDFs and all the video. They said that after 3 days they will give the
Yes. They will share everything. Yeah, no problem. Maybe these are demo sessions. I will request them to share with you.
Yes,
maybe today or tomorrow you will be receiving those emails.
Yes, sir. And in the live sessions also, when the actual classes, we will get the recording video. Suppose we miss some classes, we can get from the live also. We will every day video will be given, na? Or is it?
Yeah. You will be given videos. No issues. Okay. I will take care about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello. We will cover A05 and 105 and 305.
305 is the architect, guys. I am not going to take care about it.
Okay. And can you attend 104 only, right?
Yes, 104 we can do that.
Okay. So will you provide some practice test paper or how we can attend this?
Test paper in the sense I didn't get you.
Yeah, test paper in the sense that some practice paper. So actually,
I will share those dumps you are expecting, right? Yes, I will provide those testing papers.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Sir, apart from this, will you cover separate DevOps tools like Jenkins or Spawner?
No. Actually, they are open DevOps, right? There are 2 types of DevOps in the market, right? One is normal DevOps, Azure DevOps. When you go for normal DevOps, then people will target about Jenkins, Ansible, Chef, Puppet. These are the open source tools. Okay, but here Microsoft Azure has their own pipelines. They need not go for there. That's why I completely talking about Azure DevOps.
Yeah. So if we go for AWS DevOps,
they will target about these things. Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, in this year I completed my MBA. Okay. Actually, my question is how I will see my future on this Azure DevOps. And as a fresher, what is the job probability to in this field?
Yeah, actually, you people can, after attending this course, there would be some gap, right? Fill that gap with some experience, then you can enter into the IT industry.
Sir, I didn't get.
So how can I say? For example, you have the any education gap after completion of the education, you may have some gap, right? Like 1 or 2 years. That you can fill with some experience. Okay. I worked on present some ABC company and all. So present this is the one. Fill up and you can enter into the organization.
Okay, after getting the experience, we are eligible on not on the MNCs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, is there any way to get the coupon to write IAS unit for free, or do you have any coupons?
No, that is that is paid, guys. Okay. So around, as I said, right? So the cost of certification is 4,800, including GST, it will go 6,000. So you have to pay and attend that exam in front of CC camera.
What is the tomorrow's class topic?
Yeah, tomorrow class I am going to show you how to subscribe for Azure free trial, and then we will go through that Azure portal. What are the services, where those services, what are the users of that services and all. Then next session I will show you how to deploy one virtual machine in Azure cloud. Okay, tomorrow's topic is very important. Don't forget to attend. Why? Because how to subscribe for Azure free trial, how to deploy the services in Azure cloud, that all we will see in next session.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, after completion this course, Norasai Institute gave us certificate. Yeah, we need to take exam, face exam in Microsoft.
Yeah, if you need certification from institute, yes, they will provide to you. Okay, but my suggestion is go for original certification that is going to be provided by Microsoft.
So what is the difference between Microsoft official certificate and Norasai?
No, institute provided certification, it is not valid. That is for your satisfaction, to be frank. Okay. So once you appear for that exam, once you pass that exam, then Microsoft will issue the certificate that is valid in the market, entire world. Okay. Tomorrow, if you are flying to US, if you would like to join the job with Azure, if you have that certification, maybe your profile will have good weightage. That's it.
Sir, is it mandatory to do the certification?
Hello.
Yeah. Not mandatory, but if we have, that is good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Shikhar.
How it will be, no? If we have like sports quota, maybe job reference will give it to you, right? In India, something. Okay. Same if you have certification, so your resume would be filtered. Your resume will be the first in the market.
Sir, if I have an interest in coding part, so I can do the developer course after it.
Yes, you can go for Azure developer course.
There I will get the coding part.
Sorry, where you will get the coding part?
In the developer session, in the developer part, means after completing it.
Yeah, so you have to look for just to verify with Naresh people whether they are providing a development part or not. They will train you.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am from non-science science background.
Okay.
Is that course is helpful for me? Because I am not IT.
Yeah, it is helpful, guys. That's what I am saying, right? Whoever would like to enter into the IT industry, this course is 100% helpful. Whether you are MBA or BCom or some other courses,
Actually, my
no
degree is
issues.
B Pharmacy.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
no
helpful?
issues. You can enter.
There is no experience. How much have we expected as a fresher salary starting without
Yeah,
experience?
salaries and all. Yeah, for fresher maximum. Yeah, minimum they are providing like 2 lakhs, right? 2 to above.
Okay, thank
you. Yeah.
Sir, one thing I would like to say that as you said about the certification, right? So you will help us in the Azure certification thing the training some terms
Yes,
and
yes, I
questions,
will help you. Yeah, I will help you about the certification.
and also guide us on how to achieve it or how to where to register. There is some money and all those things. How much?
Yes, yes,
Sir,
that all I will guide you. That all I will
okay,
guide you. No need to worry.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one question. So on the regular sessions, right? So
Yeah.
you're going to allow us to ask the question in between, or we need to wait till then?
Yeah. So last 10 minutes, I will allow you to ask any questions so that I will clarify your doubts. Or else after 5 to 10 sessions, you people can create your WhatsApp group. If you have any questions, post it over there. I will answer for those questions.
Sir, will you provide how do the contact or mobile number or email for like if anything personal?
Yeah, that's what. You can create WhatsApp group or else Nourish people, they are creating Google Classroom. There you can post your queries. I will help you over there.
Like you will provide your mobile number or email ID?
Yeah, later, end of the course, I will share it. Yeah. Okay.
Shekhar Srikanth here. I have one question here. Are we covering that migrating the servers from on-premise to cloud?
Servers, I will give you the guidance. Okay. Application, how to do migration using some third-party tools. I will show you.
Okay, I'm into Linux domain. Suppose if I have a chance to go into like a migration project.
Yeah.
So from how to migrate from on-premises to cloud.
Yeah.
Do you have any like tools in Azure?
Yeah, that all tools I will introduce about it. But to show you that really demo that, I should have on-premises environment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is impossible. Okay, so that's what we did implemented in my previous project migration. We have the document. I will share with you what are the tools to be used and all. I will give you the guidance. I will show you in the class itself.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Yeah.
And you also cover like but migration, what are the steps we need to follow?
Yes. I will cover. Yeah, sure. Okay. Any more questions?
This last one, like, is there any in between any holidays, festive holidays, or so it will continues or what?
Yeah, that is institute holidays only. I am not going to take any personal holidays until unless there is an emergency. Okay, we will continue this course, guys. Why? Because if I drag the course for long time, it is not good for you, good for me as well. Why? Because
just any festive leave in between, if something.
Like
yeah, festive
15
leaves I accept. Yeah, 15th. Yeah, it is holiday.
So they will share the like schedule for which.
Yeah, they will share the schedule. Yes, always you will get an email, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your time. Tomorrow I will connect back. Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.